Hello and welcome back to Factorio. So, between episodes, I've done some cleanup and finishing off the defenses here. So I'm basically waiting for the robots to finish this. As we can see here, our stone is now completely mined out. So we need to deal with that preferably right now. We have some stone in the main base, so we'll just go and hook that up. Nice and easy. Actually, we have some coal here as well. But we should probably... start getting... Perfect. Same with our iron mines, they're definitely running out in here. Let's see if we can do this. And then stone will come in here. And just extend this in this direction. Why not? We're not consuming that much right now. Mainly because research is not being done. I was finishing a bunch of research while I was kind of AFK. Cleaning up all this stuff. We did finish quality modules. I'm gonna dabble into that maybe soon, TM. So what do I actually need? We need worker cargo size. It's pretty good when they clean up my inventory and stuff like that, bring me items. They can carry more stuff. I want utility science pack. I want the production science pack as well. On top of that, I think we'll do the 2 research speeds on labs. We're gonna go straight down here. We have a lot of tree cleanup to do. Luckily, this grenade tactic is pretty fast. I don't think I'm gonna go too close to the oil. Nice. I really love this grenade throwing in the forest tactic. Unfortunately, I don't know if we have enough grenades to clean up the whole forest here. Doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna leave it like that then. I don't really care enough about this forest right now. So we'll go here. Oh, we can get rid of these, by the way. We'll go here, take this. You know what? Can we do a relative snap to grid on this blueprint, please? Thanks. There we go. Easy as can be. So I've also made a kind of city block blueprint. It's a bit simplified. I've stolen this way back in the day somewhere. I don't even remember where anymore. But I'm pretty sure this is a fairly common design. It's 100 times 100. And it also snaps to the grid. But this is not relative, so this will always snap to the same grid, which is going to make expanding the base a lot easier. But this will snap to wherever I put it out, so I can cover a patch very, very quickly. Gonna take this here. And we'll do one like there, maybe. My throat is being a bit weird right now. Gonna take a sip of water while while I have the glass next to me. So we don't have Roboport coverage here. Can we get that sorted, please? Something like that. We also have power down there. So this is gonna bring us a very much needed stone. Sorry, my brain. I'm thinking about 3 different things at the same time and my brain doesn't really like that. The next step right here will probably be extending the bus. I don't see how... Yeah, we need to help with this cleanup as well, it looks like. So the next science that we're gonna do is gonna be purple. And we need to extend the bus a little bit. So I'm just gonna drag these things here. So we can get some resources over there. I know we need a little bit of stone for the rails. I'm fairly certain that we need steel. All the different kinds of circuits is something that we need. I'm not sure about sulfur. I think I'm gonna leave sulfur as is. Right, I need to wait for... Wait, please get that back. So this is another problem with us not having full coverage of the... We don't have logistics Roboport coverage in the whole base. So they will kind of go back and forth. They sometimes want to deliver some stuff to me, sometimes they don't. In general, it's a little bit obnoxious. There we go. This should be most of the things that we may or may not need. For purple science. I'm probably thinking that we are gonna do purple science down here. So purple science is 21 divided by 3, and that is 7. I'm at least fairly correct in my math. So this is gonna be the science part of this. Both of those are already occupied. Can we do a... Can we do a big build? Done. You know what? I think we do that. I think we'll make that the plan. So this actually needs rail. We can start with rail. We'll start here somewhere. There we go. That should be fine. I don't know how many rails we need. But if I remember correctly, this needs 30 rail. It needs more than one rail every second. So if we take a look at the rail recipe, this makes 2 every 0.5 seconds. Is 2 gonna be fine? Dude, I don't know about that. Maybe if we can have enough inserters to make this work. So this needs iron stick, steel, and stone. And it needs it quickly. So it needs 2 per second. But 1 shared belt should be enough here, I think. Okay, then we do this as well. There we go. And then... well, this is gonna need a ton of iron as well. I'm just gonna do this. We can start with this, and then... we can see this is gonna make 2 per 1 second. I don't think that 1 inserter here is gonna be enough. Okay, perfect. Then we need this. I'm thinking, because I'm lazy, I'm really lazy. So I'm thinking that we do the prod modules here. And we're gonna need... it's like... wait, how many are we gonna need? We're gonna have 7 crafting. So we're gonna make 1 per second of science. And we split that in 3. So we need 1 per 3 second, if I'm correct. And this is 15. So this should be enough, I think, potentially. This is red and green sign. Move this slightly to save some space. I'm a little bit torn on this ratio here. I'm not confident that this is what we need, actually. There we go. This is the shared belt that we need. Then we just go in here, get the prod modules, like so. You know what? This is what we'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is not what we'll do. Okay, we'll save on some of the space by doing this. I'd rather... This space here is not as important as this space in the other direction, right? So we'll just do this. I need to start making long inserters. Holy crap, dude. We'll have a small detour into our... I don't even want to call it a mall at this point. What was it you needed? You need inserter, gear wheel. And what? Plate? Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be really freaking messy, but we're gonna make this work. I promise. This is gonna be long boy. There we go. Well, that's finally we got that. Been waiting for that for a long time now. Let's get the power rolling in here. And maybe the Roboport network as well. Cleanup is getting there, but it's not really... It's not complete yet. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. So we start with purple science here. So you need 0.3 times 7. 0.3 times 7. We're just gonna do some math. That's 2.1. And this is 0.05 times 5, right? And that's 0.25. Okay. So the prod modules and everything, they will go in here. And then we'll have 30 rail. The rail needs to be its own thing. So the rail is gonna be here. For sure. We'll just do this. And then we'll take the rail here. And then the furnaces need steel plate, advanced circuits, and the other thing. So if I make this adjustment here, we're gonna need what? 0.03 times 7. That's still 0.21. so we need 2 of these, right? Yeah. There we go. How many... You need 1 red per second. You guys need 1.25. I'll do that. We need 10 bricks and 10 steel. So I think we'll drag 2 belts down here. 1 with steel and 1 with bricks. I think we'll be lazy and we'll drag the bricks here. Kinda out of the way. You don't need to be there. That's fine. I don't need this either. Then with the steel, honestly, I'll just do this. This is gonna be slightly messy, but it doesn't matter that much. There we go. So this here, and then this. Perfect. And with this, we'll have the first half of this belt with science. Like so. Apparently I'm not requesting the assembling machines, which is a mistake at this point. We do have them. If we take a look at this, this is the same kind of deal. With 7 machines outputting. And we're gonna need processing units, flying robot frames, and the low density structures. We don't really have any of that as of right now. The first thing that we need to do probably... I think we're gonna do processing units first. But this here is not gonna keep up at all. Well, anyway, the goal is probably not to... The goal is definitely not to make a lot of this. We just need some. We need a build that works. There we go. We'll have an output, we'll have an input, and we'll have some pipes for the sulfuric acid. Like so. Perfect. Perfect. Up here, maybe we'll have the entry point for the sulfuric acid and the exit point for the circuits. think we'll save as much space here as we can. Oh yeah, this is where we make the acid. Well, we'll just connect it there. And then shared belt of these two. That will go into this, like so. And then we'll have some blue circuits. I mean, this recipe is not even that bad. We're definitely looking probably to need some more oil soon. Actually, this is a processing speed problem. %100% a processing speed problem. We're gonna need more of these as well. So at this point, pretty sure we just do this, right? Output, input, input. Go. Do your thing. And then we add this as well. So the red circuits that we have now, they're definitely not going to keep up with anything. So we have the blue chips now for yellow science. The next step, we need 0.7 low density structures. .7 low density structures. And I know for a fact that low density structures usually are a very long, tedious, and resource demanding process. Oh, we only need... Wait, what? We only need 2 machines to fill this with low density structures, is that correct? We'll start with that, okay? So this is gonna be full belts of copper and shared belt of steel and plastic. So we'll drag this here. And the copper will definitely be on the inside here. There we go. And there we go. Then we have steel and plastic. Steel we have here. That is gonna be there. And then it needs to be here, right? So like so. Plastic. I don't even know where we have plastic. It should be here somewhere. Okay, it's here. It's here on this line. It's here on this line. Boop. I should have the belt immunity equipment, but... So plastic comes in on the other side of this belt. Like so. Then we drag this. Have something like this. What is being damaged? Okay, that's fine. So steel and plastic is coming this way. Let me build some power here as well. Okay. So that's fine. We have the processing units. They will be coming in here. We can just send them here, honestly. We should be doing this, not the other way around. There we go. So processing units. We'll just send that way. And this I want to have room to expand. So then the next problem comes, and that's gonna be flying robot frames. We already have a setup for it here, so I'm inclined to belt it over, honestly. I think that's what we're gonna be doing. I think we'll meet up here somewhere. So this is gonna be on that side. We'll have flying robot frames on the other side, yeah? I don't really feel like building another setup for this specifically. Yeah, okay, so I'm out of belt for some reason. No. That's kinda annoying. So on the map view, this works pretty well. So each of these produces 0.03 per second, in theory. So we're gonna need 7 of these. We have 4 right now. So we need to double this. Like so. That should be completely fine. Oh, right, we don't have this kind of power pole, actually. I forgot about that. Are we struggling with belt? No, we're not really struggling with belt. I don't know if the construction bots are struggling with what they're supposed to be doing. But we'll get red circuits to go a bit quicker. This can then... we're gonna have to go up there, I think. There we go. This is now gonna make yellow science. The yellow science on this bad boy, they're gonna be going here. Here. Perfect. So this is the route they will take. This was a big leap in science production. Although, there is no way that we have any kind of sustain for what we are building right now. And we need to do... We can do this. Right. There we go. So we now have an ability to feed these with all the sciences. Which is great. And I think the first thing we're gonna be doing is the worker robot speed things that we can do. After that, I think automation 3. It's a good bet. But the worker robot speed is gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Okay, can we actually just do this here, please? Perfect. And all of that is now done. I'm extremely happy that we now have this under control. So one of the things that we are absolutely gonna have to do now that we have the more expensive sciences is productivity modules in the science production. We're gonna go here and we're gonna do... Where did those furnaces go? I don't want them. But I do want these. So putting productivity modules in this science is gonna be a huge gain for us, right? And it's mostly the first 2 lines here that will be important. Because that's where most of our science currently will go. We had enough to do both the first 2. Which is great, because, I mean, even this productivity with the tier 1 modules is 8% extra. Oh, you guys got some yellow as well. Not bad. We're very, very hard capped on this right now. Oh, and we killed our copper production. Interesting. You know what that means? That means we are about to be able to hook up our second copper line and that we need to start looking at this. We can start off by just planting this. We're gonna do some cleanup first. The roboport there is not really... Don't really want that there. Do some roboports on the outsides instead. This radar and this power pole. Go. Perfect. So now we can just do this. And suddenly we have a new copper mine. Oh no. This powerhouse died here? That's not good. I'll just do that. I wanted to take this. Boom. There we go. And then... where are we gonna lead this copper in? I'd prefer to go around, honestly. But it's getting a bit messy to go this way. There we go. Okay. Then up here. Just gonna do some really ugly things here. All I really want is that this copper is gonna add to the current one. But we've hooked this up, basically. We just need to get that flowing. And this is back running as well. Perfect. But we shouldn't be as hard capped on copper after we get this flowing, which is great. This has filled up all of the bricks and everything. Can I actually... Can I get an upgrade planner for the shitty power poles to the not so shitty power poles? I kind of just want to do this. It's 100 something, but let's get that going. It's not super useful, but anyway. Great. I'm very satisfied with the progress that we've made this episode. Next time, and for a little bit of the foreseeable future, we need to do some optimizing. I see that we probably need to get this oil So I'm thinking maybe extending the wall from here around this and down to the water, and then from the water to here. That could be one project. Other than that, iron is... We still have 3 million iron, but we need to think about our next iron source. We just hooked up our newest copper source. We have 2 good sources up here. Our only really good iron source is down here. It's 9 million. The 800k that's down here, I wouldn't mind hooking that up, but it's a long way to belt for 800k. I would more be doing this to get the coal, I feel like. So it's 5 million coal. And we could move our steam power to be down here and only like reliant on one of these huge patches, right? I don't think that would be necessarily a bad thing. I think that would be smart, probably. We are very reliant on our power right now, or our steam power. We've also hit the cap, basically. So we're gonna need to take a look at power as well. Okay, so this is now flowing, which is great. Hopefully, this means that... can we do this? I want to see... Once this comes in here, I want to see what happens. I want to try and move over to this belt as much as possible. And see if we can do that. So I think this is going to be enough to fill this up completely, and it looks like it. So then the leftovers should be sent into the base. I don't know if I think this leftovers part is gonna be enough. It's a bit X for doubt. We're gonna have to optimize this as well, the pulling from the belts and stuff like that. So I wanna have a good look at throughput at some point. But for now, we should be fine. Anyway, good progress this episode. It's gonna be it for me today. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.